What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony.
And your girl Nicki.
And we are back with another banger today.
Finally.
Yes, finally. Hopefully, guys, we got some. Look, man. We have a schedule we had worked on, and hopefully, you should see more videos this week. Let's just say that. I'm not gonna go into details on what we're doing, but hopefully, you get out 3 videos this week, 3 to 4. Okay. So be expecting more. Let's get straight to the video, though, shall we? So, guys, today, me and Nicki decided to go ahead and drop the
How we met video.
Yes, it's about that time. I think we've been doing this channel for quite some time, but however, this is basically like a headliner for the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever comes from this day forward, they will always know how we met, how this channel started, where we were, and where we're at now. You know, so felt like it was a good time to drop this, and for you guys to know about how we met. So
yeah,
would you like
actually a funny story.
Yeah, I'll let you go ahead and start it off since you are the funny person in the story, not me.
Huh?
So I'll let you start off since you're the funny person in the story, not me.
Okay, so our relationship actually started online.
Yeah, online.
I never met him in person. He actually friended me on Facebook, or was it MySpace?
Maybe MySpace. So look, me and Nicki had a lot of we started on the internet. We had mutual friends, but we had intertwinings too.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna know, this is a very interesting story. It's basically shows you that you never know where your soulmate could be at. They could be right in front of you, and you'll never even know. Go ahead, Nicki.
Okay, so he friended me on MySpace, I guess, and then later it was Facebook.
Yeah.
And then maybe like in, I want to say like 2010 or 2011, you sent me the first message.
Yeah.
And that was like nothing. It was just like, you know, hey, what's up? Who are you? You know, kind of like introducing yourself.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I found your page. What's up? Kind of thing.
I mean, back then for me, I was trying to get in the jeans. I was more of a, back then I was a player, you know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't, like, I was just shooting shots everywhere, you know what I'm saying? You know how you were.
Yeah, like on his Facebook, all I would see is like club pictures with other females, like rapping, like it was just a lifestyle that I wasn't interested in at all, and I was just like, okay, whatever, dude. Like,
I was 18 at the time, guys. I was 18, so you get the picture. Yeah,
and I was in high school, so I think around 2012.
Hold on, clarify your age though, cause that sounded creepy. I'm 18. You was in high school,
babe. Aren't you 18 in high school?
I just graduated high school though.
Okay, so moving forward. So that was nothing. It was just like a basic, like, okay, what's up? Okay, so at this point, like, we kind of knew each other through Facebook, but we never really spoke that much on Facebook either. It was just like we saw each other's timelines, and that was it.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, a friend on Facebook, whatever. So I think like when I was in 2012, you messaged me again. And I was actually at GPC. I was doing full-time dual enrollment, and he was at GPC as well.
Yeah. Same campus.
Yeah.
Like, just messaging, but like, really didn't even know you was going to GPC at the time. I didn't.
Yeah, I saw you one time on campus, and I saw you. I didn't say nothing.
See?
I just saw you, and I was like, I think I know him from Facebook.
And I had a mean look.
You had the meanest look ever.
For some reason, this is my normal face, guys. This is my,
he was on campus, like, yeah, I think he wrapped somebody up, and then I was like, okay. I was like in the library, and I saw him outside of the window. I wasn't about to go outside to go like speak.
She was she's bougie, by the way.
Not bougie. I was just like, that dude looks like that dude from Facebook. And then I just kept it moving though, cause I was with a friend too at the time.
Okay. Well, yeah, we went to GPC together. And you know, I went to Valdosta, got flunked out, you know, and went straight to GPC, where she was going to GPC for her 2 years, right?
No, I only went for 1 year. For my senior year of high school, I went to GPC and got ahead.
She was doing like the dual thing, and then she transferred to Georgia State.
Yeah.
And then after that time, we kind of drifted off again, though.
Yeah, at that time, I was in a relationship. Yeah. I was in a relationship for a good, like, year and a half.
Yeah, this 2012.
Yeah, so I was in a relationship, and then I want to say
2014.
Yeah,
15?
That's when I was single.
Yeah.
And then you started messaging me like
plopping up.
Maybe that summer or that fall
of 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you started coming strong.
I started speaking a little bit stronger. So basically, at the time, you know, I was getting on my grown man, I guess.
I'm a big boy.
I was starting to like not really care about you know, just having like I had my fun. I feel like, you know, and I was still young, but you know what? 2014.
I want to see if I got receipts. I
was 23 years old at the time. Basically, I was doing music videos for a whole bunch of artists. Like, that's back when I used to do videos for like 21 Savage. I was doing stuff like with Young Thug. I was doing a lot of stuff in Atlanta with, you know, with Cash Boy, with my brother and them, Cash Boy Media, CBM. And I was just doing a lot of filming. And at the same time, I was doing YouTube, but it was very, very like small. Like, I think I had like maybe like 15 to 20,000 subscribers. I had like 20,000 when I met Nicole. When we first date wise, it was like 20,000.
Yeah, because I think at this point we were on Instagram now. Like, Facebook was like, we were on Instagram.
Yeah.
We followed each other.
I think I might have had the number too though already, but like I didn't really do nothing with it.
I don't know. I'm about to see. I'm looking on Facebook.
It's gonna take you forever to get to that,
Can
Nicole.
I just? Well, I'm already on 2016.
It's gonna take a long time because that we already had each other's numbers, so there's no reason we're not typing as much. But anyways, so yeah, I was talking and trying to pursue, and during that time though, Nicole was the meanest chick ever. I was talking like the two girls. It was Nicole and this other girl. And Nicole was so damn mean. Like she made it like she had like 5 niggas that she was like just, you know, talking to this guy. She wasn't really taking nothing serious. Basically, she thought it was a show off.
Okay, no, this is what it was.
Go ahead and say your part so I can clear my part up. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yes, let me. So I was always the type who's in relationship, okay? Like, I was in long relationships. And I was finally single for the first time for like almost 2 years. That was like the first time that was the longest I was ever single. So at this point, I already know what I want. Like, I know what I need in a person. Like, I don't got time for BS. This time I also started my first company. I actually went to school for film. And I feel like that's what attracted him to me. Because he kind of saw, okay, there's a girl who does film, blah, blah, blah. So at this point, I'm like, what's up? What you got? I mean, I already knew who he was on Facebook. Like, he was the club promoter dude, like, party. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm about to graduate. What do you got? What do you want? I was like on that type of mindset. But now you can continue.
And I was coming to her, just letting her know, like, yeah, like, this is what I do. I do YouTube. I do music videos. Blah blah blah. Like I was.
At this point, we still haven't even met in person.
I'm basically saying, like, she's like, I understand that this girl here has a lot of stuff going on with her. She has a lot of stuff going, like good things. So I'm basically saying, hey, I'm also like, you know, I can match with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be this slow nigga in the relationship. I'm not gonna be the person that's trying to milk you. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, basically, she came with this shoe, and like I wasn't coming with this shoe. I was coming with the same shoe. Like, basically, boom, we're matching here. We're matching. It's not like offset. So she took that as in I'm showing off. She thought I was a show off this whole time, and I'm like, I'm not showing nothing off. Like, I'm just trying to let you know that, like, you're fucking with a guy in the same caliber as you. Like, it's not like, because she was dealing with lame. She was dealing with nobodies, dudes that had no type of, you know, ambition or just slouches. And I was letting her know, like, you know, with me, you ain't got to worry about that. Like, I got my own money. I got my own ambitions. I got my own dreams. I got my own company as well. Like, you're messing with somebody who's on the same level as you. But she took that as a showing off. And that was the case for quite some time that, you know, we're talking.
No, because the thing is, the way I looked at it, like, it's like when you see an artist who's just now becoming an artist, and they come and talk to you, and they try to send you or tell you their resume. Like, yeah, I did this, I do that.
I didn't come off like that.
Yes, you did.
Nah.
No, you didn't. Mm-hmm. Oh, I shoot with this. I have this camera, and
because I would ask her. Because I'm asking her.
Why are you telling me this? I don't care about that. I was never like a material person. I just want to see. Like,
I never know. Because look, see, you're not gonna make that look like a material person. First and foremost.
That's how it came off.
Okay, that's how it came off to you. Once again, she miscommunication with women. They think too deep. Anyways,
no,
the way that conversation came out, guys. We both like films. Let's talk film. I like talking like cameras and equipment. Oh, you have a 5D? That's cool. Awesome. I have a 6D. Like, let's talk. You know, I talk to people all the time that talk. Yeah, I like the Sony G7X with the Mark III plugger and a little adapter unit kit compatible. Like when I talk cameras, I start talking weird to people. She took that as in, oh, this nigga think he all that. Like, no, I was talking camera with you. So if somebody talks to me about Fortnite we're gonna start talking about building and all the guns and getting this a golden scar. Like, we're gonna talk about shoes. We're gonna talk about the Yeezy or the Jordan, whatever. We're gonna start talking about what we got or what we picked up.
Okay, 2012.
Oh.
Oh!
What?
Should I show this? Okay, so 2012, March 4th, 2012. Long time no talk. Where you been? That's 2012. That's a long time ago. I said, yeah, it's been a minute, but not much. Been busy with school and work. What about you? Same, just been staying focused. Where you go to school at? GPC. Why are you looking like that?
What you mean? Because you just doing too much. You exposing DMs and everything.
Because you got to see this stuff. This is throwback.
Oh, real? What camp is that? That's where I go to school. So you on spring break now? Between what hours? I probably have been passing all the time. Yeah. Okay. I go to school there on Monday, Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:15 p.m. Okay. I'm up there from 11:30 to 2:15. I also go to Dunwoody too on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll make sure to look for you then. Bet. Sounds like a plan. What's your number? I got a new number. Bam. Got the number in the first day. Why are you exposing the DMs, Nicole?
This is funny.
They see it. Relax. Jeez.
September. I don't know what happened.
You're doing too much. Just talk.
Because it was like months. It was years. Okay, so that was 2012. Then 2 years went by, and the same thing. Long time.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Okay, so
and that's
now,
where it began at. That's where it began.
Okay, so yeah, September 20th, 2014. That's when you started really messaging me.
Okay. Anyways, continue on. So let's talk about the first date and stuff.
Okay, so September he was messaging me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was pretty consistent about meeting me in person. Like,
yeah, because I was ready. Like, I'm tired of that fingered stuff, man.
And at this point, I was just like already talking to another dude too. But he was like persistent about meeting me, and I'm like trying to explain to him like, hey, I'm talking to somebody right now.
So?
I was like, I'm talking to somebody right now.
So?
But there came an opportunity because Cirque du Soleil actually came in town. I've never been. I wanted to go. The dude I was talking to was broke. So I was like, I really want to go still. And he wants to go meet me. So I'm just like,
let me just use this nigga. So anyway.
That's basically, I was like, let me just kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
So I figured out a way to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Like this.
So I was just like, okay, you want to do Cirque du Soleil? And he was like, yeah, when? I'll buy your ticket. And I was like, no, I'll buy my own ticket. You remember that?
Yeah, continue.
He was persistent about buying my ticket. I said, no, thank you. I'm good. Because I knew at the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm really just trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, I don't want to be mean. So I was just like, okay, let's go ahead and do this. So we meet up at Atlantic Station. Did we meet upstairs or in the parking?
We met at that food place. We ate that food first. We met right in front of the theater.
Okay, so we met in front of the theater. I think we hugged or like said hello.
We kind of like hugged and said hello. I was talking to somebody I knew there and then they left and then I said hello to you. Then we went to go get food. We ate this nasty ass food.
It was like an Irish pub and I had like cauliflower and mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it was disgusting. And then we went to the Cirque du Soleil. It was good. It was great. And we sat and I tried to put my hand around you. I think I did, but it was like weird. You didn't want to take a picture with me or nothing. She put her hands, like she was just not feeling the boy for the first time. So it was weird. But we left.
He was like trying to hold hands and I'm like awkward. I'm like,
I had been talking for some time now. I'm trying to push. I'm trying to like push it to the limit. But basically that date went how it is. And the next one I feel like we met up.
I think like a few weeks after Cirque du Soleil, he posted a picture with a female on his Instagram, and that was just kind of like,
yeah, but she was
for a couple months.
But she was talking to other dudes too, so I was like, look, I'm not finna sit here with my hand out with you, and you got these niggas lined up. Let me let you see these niggas ain't.
But I didn't have anybody that I was just like, oh my god, I'm about to have.
But let me.
You gotta explain that because you're like making it seem like
she had like people that just dudes she was talking to.
There was dudes that was like Tony just trying to speak.
And I was at the bottom, so I was like, let me just let them kill themselves. I'm not worried about them. And a couple of them was falling off here and there. And I was just waiting like, okay, I'll wait. And then I swooped in. But anyway, we started going on little dates here and there, like movies. And we went to,
yeah, I think the following year, though, we didn't see each other again.
Yeah, we didn't see each other like to the next year.
Maybe like February or January.
Yeah, we started going on little dates or eating breakfast. Not even really dates, just hanging out. And did you come to my house first, or did I go to you? You came to my house first.
No, I think you came over mine because we were gonna do
a film. We shot a film or something, right?
Now it's getting blurry.
Yeah, it's definitely blurry. let me just break it down. I can break it down here. Basically,
I know we went to the movies, like at Stonecrest randomly.
Yeah, no, but I know how it worked out.
And then I had to edit my final first.
That's what it was. She had to edit the final, so she started coming over to my house, and I was helping her edit. I was really doing the majority of the edits, by the way. I was doing all the edits on Adobe. She was using me probably back then, but I was editing it. But during the time we was getting to know each other. I was editing things. That shit was time consuming like hell. She had to come over like every other day.
Yeah.
But we got to know each other
for a good week.
We got to know each other very well, like just hanging out, talking, and while we're editing, cause she would be over there from like 4 to like 9 or something. Like it'd be late. Like you was up there we was up there all night.
Yeah, it was
like,
a lot of footage.
We were working on a project, which we can link down below. Is it on the internet?
I don't know.
You don't think it's on the internet? Your phone?
I think it's somewhere.
Okay, we can find we'll link it. But anyways, that was that. But then we began working on your other project at Who at the Dough, and that's when I came and finally met with your brother, Deshaun, Hector, and everybody. It was Who at the Dough. It was another film that we worked on. That's when I met all of them. And her cousin Hector, R.I.P. Heck, he knew me from previously throughout my brothers and stuff. So I kind of grew, like, it was really instant click with me and Hector. Tito was kind of the quiet. Her brother was kind of quiet, and Josh, they kind of like who this nigga is. But I got to know them over time, and then it was the initial like just pulling up to the mom's house. So I first pulled up.
He came over because we were gonna do what is it?
Bamboo?
No,
that was way too far.
It was I asked you if you would do a career day with me at an elementary school. I was invited to go speak at a career day for film, and you came over. You came from Augusta.
Yeah.
2 hours away. He drove all the way to my house like last minute.
Yeah, and then pulled up, and I met her mom. But I wasn't like the guy she was talking to. I was a friend, so like it was cool. Like nobody was like, there was no like initial looks or nothing like that. I was a really just cool person. Nobody gave me pressure.
Yeah.
But then, you know.
Yeah, still here. We're still like kind of awkward stage. Like I really wasn't.
Yeah.
I was still like hesitant with him. I still put him in the friend zone a little bit.
Yeah, but to slim it up, basically from that point to Nicole's graduation of college, that's when
that was May of 2015.
That's when stuff started getting a little bit more serious. At that time, she kind of just started knocking all those people off.
Yeah, I had knocked everyone out at that point. Tony was the only one standing.
So I started getting recognized more by the parents. The dad was looking like, who's this guy? I'm seeing him a little bit too much.
Yeah, he came to my graduation. Yeah,
the dad started like, this guy's starting to pull up a little bit too much to the crib, you know. But you know, they kind of got the picture. And for that whole summer, I was at Nicole's house almost every other day.
Yeah, that's when we did the first sample shoot.
Yeah.
With the Terry.
Yeah,
shorts.
Terry Fleece. Yeah. Nicole's been there for a minute, like through all.
We were working out a lot together. Yeah. Like that's when we were on our workout.
We were going to run up Stone Mountain almost every day, which we need to get back on.
Yeah.
But we were doing all that stuff, and we were just like from May to all the way to September. We were still talking, but it was exclusive.
Getting to know.
Yeah, it was. Nicole was really weird about putting that title on. Basically, she was like, the title was the biggest thing in the world. So I was just like, you know, it was.
It wasn't. It was just like when the next guy I was gonna be in a relationship with, I wasn't trying to like do it anymore. That's why I was just like, I don't got time to waste. Like, I feel like you can know somebody in a few months, but then find something else out about them, and you're just like, oh no, what did I get myself into? So
basically, at that point, I realized, like, you know, I'm gonna be whatever is comfortable for her is what it is. But she was gonna do some funny stuff and start talking to somebody else. Oh, it was over. So we weren't in no relationship.
I wasn't, but we made those like.
Yeah.
We kind of spoke about.
I'm just saying that. I'm just clarifying that she knew that.
Yeah.
Nicole was the first one to say I love you. Too. She was the first one to say that to me. Still, we weren't even. She wasn't even my girlfriend either. She just said it to me randomly. Like,
yeah, I said it, and then he was just like.
What?
You were like, I said I loved you, and he was just like, for real? And he was like, I love you too, but I was just waiting for you to say it first.
Yeah.
You remember that, man?
Because I was
he was like, I've been feeling that way. Felt like I loved you, but I didn't want to say it first. And I'm like, Really?
Because Nicole was not she wasn't easy. Like, if I would have said I love you and she wasn't feeling that way yet, she'd be like, all right, let me back up off this nigga. You moving a little too fast for me. That's how she would have been. Because Nicole, she has her moments. Nicole has her moments. She, like, one time when at Deshaun house, you just told me, like, you just needed time and space. And I was like, randomly out of nowhere. It was a random moment. You was like, I need space. And I was like, okay, I'll give you space.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you don't remember. Look, Nicole, she can have her moments, okay? That's all I'm saying. But
it's a Scorpio thing.
anyways, September hits on the weirdest day of the year, September 11th. I said, man, let's just do it, like, boyfriend, girlfriend. And she's like, all right, fuck it. And that was official, but, like, everybody in the family...
I questioned the date, though. Like,
yeah, I mean, but everybody in the family was like, what? I thought y'all been were together. Like, they were looking at us like, y'all been, man, get out of here. Y'all been together. So, September 11th, 2015, right?
Oh, 15.
15,
yeah.
yes, 15. So, that was the
it's been a
initial.
long time,
yeah, it's going on 3 years. So, yeah, the first year, you know, during that time, September, so September 2016 hits, you know, that's when my grandfather passed away. I moved into my first apartment, as you guys all may know. Nicole was through all that with me, you know, and when I got my own...
But also, right after we made it official, we took our first vacation together.
Oh, yeah. We went to L.A., right?
Yeah, we went to L.A. I met his grandma and stuff, his other side of the family.
Yeah, both of my grandmothers, actually. One that passed away, too. Rest in peace. And, yeah, I mean, we just kind of, like, we went on vacation, and we were just every day spending time with each other every single day. And once I got my own place, Nicole was, like, hanging out over there almost every day. And then, like I said, my grandfather passed away. Then 2016, you know, it was a good year.
I mean, we never had a bad year. Like, the most awkward was, like, before we started, like,
then
dating.
2017 comes around, and I move into my new apartment, my second apartment. And, you know, same thing. I mean, Nicole, we go on some trips. We go to London. We go to Australia.
Yeah.
We did some more trips like that. And we, you know, just...
I mean, I definitely got to see Tony grow, like, with YouTube and everything since the beginning. Before he was, like, anybody.
Yeah.
And even before he was anybody, like, that never, like, persuaded me to, like, talk to him.
Yeah.
That was never like the root of why I got attracted to him or why I started feeling him. Like, really, we really did start off like as a friendship.
Yeah.
Like, even though he was trying to speak, like, because I put that boundary, it was like I got to know him on that friend level.
Yeah, it definitely.
And we definitely got comfortable really fast because of that.
Yeah. And when we first talked, I didn't have nothing. I didn't have shit. Like, I mean, I still stay in my mama's house. Whole bunch of sneakers, but I didn't have nothing. Like, I didn't have what I had today. And then, like I said, 2017 passed, and you know, near the end of 2017, when the car thing happened, Nicole's dad came to Nicole and was like, you know, y'all need to start looking at, you know, y'all future together and whatnot.
Yeah.
Little did he know what that triggered, and as soon as he said that, you know, I was like, let's just get an apartment together, you know, boom. And he was like, they were like, whoa. The parents were like, whoa, y'all moving too fast. I need to get married. So being married was a
Puerto Rican thing.
Yeah, us being married was a very serious thing for them. And the fact that we weren't married and we haven't been married yet is still like, you know, they weren't fully.
I mean, they're still ready for us to, like,
yeah,
they
don't
go to the courthouse.
Yeah,
right
they
now.
in their brain were married in their brain,
Yeah.
but like they do that, they think that in their brain so they can continue their days on. But they want us to get married, and that's something we did. We just want to do it on our time, not on anybody else's time. So, but we made that move. You know, it was at first, it was different for, I was cool with it. For me, it was cool. I think Nicole had to get it was a little change for you.
Yeah, it was the first time I ever lived away from my parents. And then for that, it was not that I just moved out. It was like I'm moving in with my boyfriend. You know, like that was, as Puerto Ricans and Hispanics, we're emotional human beings. Like, I love my family to death. My family loves me to death. So there was a lot of emotion there. But at the end of the day, like, I knew I had to make that move as well, just because I was outgrowing my space. And I was just ready to take that next chapter because I already graduated high school. I already bought my car. I already got everything I needed. I already got my equipment. I already started my career. It's kind of like that was the last step I really needed to take.
Yeah.
For myself, anyway, as far as like growth.
Yeah, and it was just time. I felt like, I mean, what I pay here was only $100 more than what I was paying at that smallest apartment, and I was like, let's just, let's move in, let's work on our channels together, and I mean, let's just do it, like whatever it may be, like, she took the jump with me, and we both made the move, and and now we're here, and we're going on 3 years. Like Nicole said, I mean, we never really had any arguments like that. I mean, we have disagreements, but we never it's never been nothing really bad.
Yeah, it's never been nothing physical or like screaming at the top of our lungs at each other. Never.
No.
Like we'll bicker here and there, but then like 5 minutes later, we're like normal.
Yeah. And then since then, I mean, we got both our cats. We have a dog now.
Yeah.
And we're just building on to the house and the family, and sooner or later there'll be new additions and things like that. So, but that's our story. I mean.
Yeah, that's pretty much how we met. It was like a weird,
unique story.
Yes, it's weird. I mean, I feel like it's a lot more people are gonna be meeting people like that though online.
Yeah.
Like starting.
I feel like we have a nice. I mean, I feel like our story. I don't feel like it's weird. I mean, I feel like we have a very. You can make a book out of it or a movie.
Yeah.
Also,
we didn't even mention this. We actually went to the same middle school.
Yeah. That's where
didn't even know it.
That's where that thing. My bad, I forgot to mention it. We went to the same middle school.
Yeah, I went to Shamrock Middle in 6th grade, and when I was in 6th grade, he was actually in 8th grade.
Yeah.
We never even knew.
Yep. So like we're in the same. We've been around each other since we were I was 13 and she was 11 basically.
Yeah. So basically, all my middle school friends went to his high school, so that's how we had a lot of mutual friends on Facebook and stuff. Yeah. So
you never know who your soulmate, the one could be. They could be right in front of you, not right near you. It's crazy, But
yeah, I would have never thought.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for seeing you on Facebook,
and I always say if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't be together. Because Nicole never wanted to be with me for about a good year.
I was just tired.
See,
he did. I'm not gonna lie, he did good. He did really good. He was really persistent and consistent. That is the key.
Now Nicole's a great girlfriend. I'm just saying that it took a lot. Cause like me, I was me like Tony D too wild, like keep it moving, like girls are like buses, next 15 one coming, like that. That's Gucci Man lyrics. Basically, if you miss one bus, the next one you just stay and wait, But I was like, something about her, man, it made me stay and try my hardest, and it worked out, So that's our story.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I don't know what happened. The camera just cut off, but we're almost running low on the slots. Basically, Nicole is saying if you want to see more story time videos like how me and Nicole blank, or tell us how y'all did this, or tell us about this and y'all, feel free to comment that down below, and we'll make that into the next video. Our next video should be a house tour video, or not next video. This week we should have that video out.
Yeah.
So Nicole,
hopefully this weekend.
Nicole has a surprise video for me. She won't tell me about. So
yeah, but
that might. Oh, you alright? Yeah. That might be tomorrow's video. Right.
Yeah, so I have a surprise vid that I'm going to be surprising him tomorrow if, the weather looks good tomorrow, depending on that. It's been raining. But, yeah, that should be next. But, yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you guys want us to talk about, leave it in the comment section below.
Yep.
And, again, this is your girl.
Tony. It's your boy, Tony.
And, again, this is your girl, Nicki.
And your boy, Tony. And we out. Run out of memory. Peace. Peace. We almost ran out of memory.